help if I turned on the microphone. Good morning. Man. No sound. Yeah, I got no brain. That's why I got no sound. Yeah, you have to turn the power onto these headphones or they won't work. Imagine that. Da-da-da. Or Pinky and the Brain. Got no brains over here. I must be the pinky half. What we gonna do now, Brain? What we gonna do now? All right, who we got over here? Bumcrack Picker. Last again. Bearded 11th. Steven. It's time to make that money. What a crazy day today is. The roofers got here at 6:30 in the morning. They're already on a break. Dang, those guys work hard. I mean, check it out here. Boom. The sun's just barely coming up and they're up there. They got a bunch of the shingles already off. Yeah. Getting after it. Sheesh. It's a good thing those guys are young and strong. Ugh. I couldn't do that. Or I could. I could do 10 minutes at a time. And then I would have to have an escalator to get me up to the roof. So let me put the link in the chat, and any one of you can come on here and co-host. Co-hostication. Boom. There you go. Come join the fun. Because I'm boring by myself. So today the roofers are here, and then sometime today the internet installers are going to be here. I'm getting high-speed internet. Up the ladder with 4 packs of shingles on your shoulder. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Up the ladder. There goes the internet. Yeah, I don't know what time the internet guy's going to get here. Roofer. There he is. There's 5 guys showed up in the same truck this morning. And
My
not a
problem is getting off.
single.
I can go up the ladder. Is to getting off the ladder where I have. My fear is getting back onto the ladder to climb down where I would fall off.
Yeah, same here. I can get up 2, 3, or 4 rungs of a ladder, but then, yeah, when you're on the roof looking down, that first step off the edge, you're going, even if I got somebody holding it, it's still really careful. Yeah, I'm funny. We're getting, it's strange because it's only in parts of our town, but we're getting fiber optic. No, what is it? I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, so the airport beside us has it, and the neighborhoods behind us have it, but they skipped our neighborhood, which really sucks.
Yeah.
The biggest difference is most cable internet, the download speed is pretty good. It's the upload speed where you get the increase. And so if you upload a video, you'll notice it takes 2 or 3 minutes and your video's done.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Whereas my last video, what did it take? It took an hour to upload it.
shoot, I haven't got any choice. You can't use the satellite TV, and you can't, streaming TV, and you can't use your handheld devices on Wi-Fi if I'm uploading a video. There's just not enough room. I can't make an eBay listing if I'm uploading a video because I only have like 7 megs going up.
Yeah, we have anywhere from 7 to 12 usually. That's 12's the max.
So now I'm supposed to get 500 up and 500 down. That's going to be magnifico. Mwah.
Yeah. You're going to be absolutely surprised how fast the video goes up.
Oh, man. And I made a mistake, Scott. I got this big old...
It's too early in the year for you to make a mistake.
I got this big old white cabinet. It's brand new, but it didn't have a box. It's a steel cabinet. It's about 3 feet tall and about 2.5 feet wide, about 8 inches deep. And it's got a UV light in it. And what you do is like a laboratory that uses goggles.
Mm-hmm.
You put your goggles in there and the UV light sanitizes the goggles. So I was at a school auction about 3 years ago, and I bought 2 of those things. I sold one of them like 2 years ago. And this one's just sitting there because I didn't have a box for it. So I finally listed it, and I thought I had put local pickup only, but I didn't. So sure enough,
sold it.
It sold for $300, and then eBay charged, I guess it was on calculated shipping somehow. I never do calculated shipping. But the buyer paid $90 to get it shipped, which that's not going to cover it because I am going to just take it to FedEx and say, here.
Where's it got to go?
You pack it, you ship it. It'll probably cost me $150, but I don't care. It's just been sitting for 3 years, and it's big and in the way.
I'm trying to get the last of my 5 listings up today. I've actually sold some stuff on eBay for the first time in like 3 weeks.
Cool. I had a big day yesterday on eBay. That cabinet sold for $300, and I sold 2 of those silver goblets for $165 a piece. And I got the make offer button on there. They didn't make an offer, they just bought them. I'm like, okay. It's weird because all the July 4th weekend I had a 10% sale on, so that cabinet and those goblets would have gone like a little bit cheaper.
Okay, so here's a good one here, folks. Pay attention when you're listing on your phone. If you're going to do promoted listings, you see that the default ad rate is 10% on this item. That must be out their damn mind.
10.4%.
Yeah, you see that a lot.
Default.
So be careful when you just click on promoted if you use promoted.
Probably Glock is going to New York. Those goblets are going somewhere in New York. I think Rochester. They got big big witch covens and Satan worshipers up there. Right. So yeah.
I finally got them listed on eBay. So anybody needs some size 3X thigh slumbers? There you go. I've got so many of them. I threw mine. I'm the cheapest price on eBay.
Thigh
Because
Masters.
the 3X doesn't have a listing on Amazon, so I've got to make a listing or figure out how to add to a parent child for a brand that I can't adjust.
3X.
So Diane, I bought one of those at the auction. I'll be listing mine today as well. What's a Dymo 450 sitting at today on Amazon? If y'all see these Dymo printers, you got to pick them up. They're insane what they're worth. Come on, phone.
450s.
And yeah, the 450s and the 450 turbos.
Yeah, I bought 2 of them for $30 at a garage sale. I sold one to Bridget.
So
And
here,
that's
I hope
basically all I used.
I hope I'm not about to ruin your day. That's the lowest price used 450 on Amazon right now.
450 turbo. God.
No, that's just the 450. That's not even the turbo. The 450 is generally a little more expensive. The turbo is a touch faster, but the people like the 450 because it doesn't break down as much, or it seems to be better than the turbo.
Shoot, there's nothing wrong with my turbo. I've dropped it about 1,000,000 times. Sometimes the cover pops off, but it pops right back on, takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
So Tim has put in the chat that Dymo has come out with the 550 and the 5XL. The problem with those, Todd, is that they have in the labels, they have a RFID chip inside them. And so you're required to use their labels, and they're extremely expensive. So everybody wants the older ones because they can use just generic labels. So that's the story on why.
And generic labels have been really cheap.
Correct. They're very cheap. Yeah, the problem is those they claim to solve a problem that didn't exist. Dymo says you'll never run out of labels because this counts down for you because of our new chip, so you'll know exactly how many labels you have on a roll. Who gives a crap? I don't want to pay for that.
Yeah, when my 450 goes and only half a label prints out, okay, I know I'm out of labels. Duh.
See, it's the same thing that some, I've started selling a lot of printers, and HP on some of their printers with the fancier printers, if the ink runs out, and Canon does it too. If the ink runs out, that chip on that ink cartridge is marked or has some switch that's triggered that you can't refill that cartridge without resetting the little chip. So they want you to buy new ink versus refilling it yourself because you can't clear the chip to tell the printer that it's got ink again.
I gotta get a little video of this. They just backed the dump trailer into my driveway. I'm still here though. Here we go. Trailer's here. Look at them. Yeah, roofers getting after it. Just trying to get it straight. We got a pretty wide street here. If this street was in Dallas, it'd be tough. Hey, we got yard signs. Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Had to get a little video of I guess my next upload with the new internet is going to be getting some new roof put on. It's kind of interesting to watch other people work.
Carol, so what are you the first to?
Yeah. Back it down, Carol. Oh, man.
All right, so I got 4 out of 5 listed on eBay this morning. I got one more item to list.
Shoot.
Even though all the first 4 I listed, I put 20 as the quantity total, but yeah, I might have hundreds.
So
I put them at the lowest. Whatever anybody else was, I cut up. I think I put them at like $9.99. Nobody else was less than 12.
I ran out of 24-inch packing paper on my U-line dispenser.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to start to order some. I was like, holy crap.
So I just did the same thing. I put a new roll on yesterday. I ordered it from Amazon, and it was up $9 because on Amazon you can go to orders and click order again. And
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the invoices. I'm like, that's more expensive than I remember. It was $9 more than it was 3 months ago.
So I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm going to sell the dispenser on eBay and go to Home Depot and just get some builder's paper. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got a roll. I forget how many feet the roll is. I think it's like.
How much was it, Scott?
It was 46. It was $46 for the roll.
Golly.
I
mean,
I'm opening Amazon. I think it's a long one. It lasts like, I use it for everything. It lasts like 3 months.
Still. That's a golly.
I didn't realize how much stuff we order from Amazon. With tax and everything, it was $47.69. It's 900 feet at 24 inches.
I mean, I understand the price of stuff has gone up and will go up because of the economy and everything, but
yeah, but before tax is $44.16.
it's tax deductible, but my tax rate is what, 15%? So I'm still out. Jeez.
Yeah, but I didn't spend the money on. I don't have a holder. I had the redneck holder. I have kitchen cabinets on the wall and out there in the building, and I put a dowel rod, and 24 is the biggest roll I can get between the. You know how that all the kitchen ones have a little cutout for the sink or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked that up at a yard sale for $10, and then I bought the brackets on Amazon for like $5. So I've got in the whole cabinet, I've got like $20 max.
That's good. Yeah, I got my dispenser at a estate sale, a garage sale or something. Auction. I don't know exactly where I got it.
Like I said, raise all your prices so you can keep doing what you do.
At our local auction, I'm starting to look more and more for stuff like shipping supplies. Stuff I can get cheaper than I can get it from anywhere else.
Yeah, I called myself looking for I never looked on eBay lately. Let me see how much the craft paper is on eBay.
I looked yesterday. It's about that price, maybe almost exactly that price.
Order from Amazon because I get it. Normally, it's $47.25 free ship. That's a better price though. So this one is. So here's one on It's 24 inches, but it's 1,200 feet, and it's $47. So you get 300 more than you get from Amazon.
Just got an offer, $70 for a $165 item. No, I don't think so.
Okay, so the only difference, you have to watch the thickness. The Amazon is 40-pound paper, the other one is 30, so it's a little thinner, but you get an extra 300 feet for the same price. The four, the 40-pound at 900 is the same price.
Yeah, I gotta haul that cabinet all the way to Waco. It's more than 40 miles to the FedEx pack and ship place. So I gotta figure out
So
some more stuff to do in Waco to make it pay for itself.
so how big is this cabinet?
It's like 34 inches tall. It's like 28 inches wide, and it's 8 inches deep, and it weighs about 35 pounds. And I checked the FedEx shipping price was about $65, which would have been fine if I had a good box that would protect it on its way, but I didn't. So I'm like, I'll just bite the bullet and get them to pack and ship it. I'm still making money, and it's a big ass thing that'll be out of my way. I'll probably still make 100 or 150 bucks on it, so that's good. Even with gasoline to get over to the pack and ship place. Visit the Texas Rangers Museum. I bet I've driven past that sucker 500 times, and I've never stopped and gone in. The Branch Division. There's nothing left. It's just a pasture. There's nothing left to. That thing burnt to the ground. I don't think there's anything left of those. They were all just wood buildings. And the military tear gas set it on fire, so. Or the people inside set it on fire. I don't know. Did they ever decide how that fire got started?
I didn't know there was a fire, so.
Yeah, I think that's how most of the ones that died. They were inside there when that whole thing was burning down. Oh, there's a memorial out there. Janet Reno started it.
She might as well have. It's amazing how things like that happen, and we only get the government's version of what happened. I don't think we ever know the truth of a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean there's no telling how many tracks were covered, in the process of all that.
Same thing with the Vegas shooting. There's a lot more to the Vegas shooting a few years ago than we'll ever know.
Yep. Did they kill that guy that did the 4th of July shooting a couple of days ago? Haven't heard. Yeah, there's another cult-like place in Waco too, but they're like almost like Mennonites, but they have a community out there. You can go out there and buy their handcrafted. They make all kinds of stuff. They're very peaceful people, I think. Amish, maybe they're Amish. Speaking of Amish, Sally,
Hello.
are you Amish?
No.
Who was it
I'm
would
so
always
far
say?
from being Amish.
Who was it that
Unless
would
you get the
always say?
Amish, was it the Amish Mafia? Wasn't that a TV show, the Amish Mafia?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Wasn't it? Who was it was always gonna try to find an Amish girl to get with? You remember that? Would come on the chat and talk about.
Yeah, that was fishing.
Oh, that was fishing. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All that time he was married.
Yeah, and she had an experience with a ghost. Is that the same one? I want to say that's the same one. Maybe no, maybe that was his. That might have been his housekeeper.
Oh,
Had an experience with a ghost where she said a ghost had sex with her in his house.
oh yeah. God, you
Crazy
remember?
shit. I mean, I
You
don't
got a
think
good
I think
memory.
it happened
I
though.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just dodged a bullet. So I think I listed 4 of an item. I only had 3, and I sold on Amazon. I sold 3 of them, and you can see pending. And I'm like, ah, damn it, I'm gonna have to cancel. What
Mm-hmm.
something happened, and that person never finished going through the process, so they
Oh,
bailed out. So I just zeroed that out. Every
yeah.
now and then you get lucky. Not often, but
I had to cancel one of my sales this morning because the address was weird. Like USPS couldn't figure it out, and so I had to cancel because the address just kind of sucks.
yeah. So I'm gonna spend a day listing on Amazon. I've sold a bunch of these tubs that all this stuff that's just been sitting in here. Man, I have sold a lot of that stuff. Imagine that if you list it, it'll actually sell. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 items in here to get out before I go outside.
Dogs have been going nuts this morning with the guys on the roof.
No, I found out what that bang was, lag. It was across the street. The neighbors had a huge limb. Like it wasn't even really a limb. It was part of the tree. It was like the side of the tree all fell down. It like split away from the other side of the tree, and it fell on their truck, crushed their truck. It was crazy. I think I have a picture of it.
Yeah, that was crazy, and it was loud during the show. I
It
mean,
was loud.
bam!
Yeah.
What the hell? And then you jumped up. I
Yeah.
think
I couldn't figure out. I thought it was a gun.
we were all trying to guess. Did something hit the side of your house? I thought sounded like a big old honking newspaper hit a metal screen, a metal outside door. Yeah, look at that.
Ow!
Just right, just right, it dead centered it, man. It's just bam,
Yeah.
right on the cab
Yeah. It was
hood.
bad. Nope, not a horny goat.
What kind of insurance would that be covered? Like with a homeowner's insurance policy?
I would think so. Why were you crying, Cindy? Oh, she said it scared her. It was loud, huh? I was just so scared that maybe my son was messing with his gun or something and it went off. It's just such a scary thing when you hear something like that.
Didn't sound like a gun to me. It sounded like something hitting a chunk of metal.
Yeah.
So
Sure enough.
Nashana said she likes that Etsy lets her cancel for any reason and doesn't hold it against you. Amazon's not bad. So on merchant fulfill for Amazon, you have to stay under 3%, so or somewhere in that range, and it's calculated every week. Unlike eBay that keeps it for 90 days or whatever that number is. So every week your cancels reset. So if you sell 100 items, ship 100 items, you can cancel 3, which is
No.
it's more than enough. So if I'd had to cancel that this morning, if it would have gone through, it wouldn't have been a problem because that'd have been 1, and I've already shipped. I shipped 30 yesterday, so that would cover the 1 cancel. So did they have insurance on that truck that got crushed?
Yeah, would that be covered with a homeowner's policy, or would it be covered with
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would think
a
so.
collision policy?
No, because of
Of course,
collision.
a lot of insurance companies would probably try to call that an act of God and not pay you a dime. Even a cheap truck like that nowadays is expensive, so you don't want to get it smashed by a tree.
Yeah. No, I had to go to the store, and then I was coming home from the store, and my neighbor's dog was on the corner, and usually she follows him wherever he goes, and so I was like, "Where's Steve at?" And I was telling her to go home. She wouldn't listen to me, but she was sitting right there on that corner. She wasn't gonna freaking move, and it just scared me because I thought maybe something happened to the.
Yeah, Glock tree kind of like broke in half and fell right smack dab dead center on a pickup. Wasn't just a big limb. It was like Sally said. It was like half the tree.
Like half a tree. Yeah, and what's really lucky though is that it came down, like the other part of it came down right by a transformer. So, and they've had to replace that transformer before because it's been about 6 or 7 years ago. We were living down the other end of the road, and that transformer got hit by lightning, and it started the fire.
Mm,
So it's already been changed once.
it's never good.
Yeah.
Dang, you hear them banging around outside?
They're getting to work, huh?
Yeah, I got a lot of that blown in insulation, and you can hear them up messing around on the roof, but it's not too loud really.
Yeah.
Got lots of. I think I've been trying to clean off this desk because I think for the internet guys to get into the attic, we're gonna have to move this desk.
Yeah.
And I keep so much crap stacked up on my desk.
I think everybody does that, but I could be wrong. I mean, I've seen some pretty clean desks before too, but mine's stacked up too.
Yeah, I watch Commonwealth Picker, And his stuff is so damn organized. I just get mad every time I watch him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's neat as a pin, and it's
Mm-hmm.
decorated pretty, and he's got license plates and stuff hanging up all cutesy, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, and then you look at my eBay space, and it's like, ugh. It's just one pile after another of stuff.
Yeah. What you doing, Papa? Oh, you can see. Oh.
That's his wife. You think his wife keeps that place neat? He talks about himself being kind of a neat freak. What do you call him?
OCD.
OCD. Yeah. I don't think I could live like that. There's just too many situations in my life that I go, God dang, that can wait. I can wait till tomorrow. I can wait till next week. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Oops, he's back.
Yeah, I hit the wrong. I was trying to clear a tab, and I cleared the wrong one.
Uh,
I'm like, it went real quiet in here. What happened?
Don't fight me. Don't
Man, that's a
fight
big
me.
cat out.
all right, time for the stock market minute.
Did it ever come back yesterday?
It did. It came back to
Oh,
like
wow. I'm surprised.
flat. It didn't go up. It just came back to like flat. And we're pretty much dead even. Steven going Standard and Poor's. Oh, Standard Poor's went up 0.27. So the markets are just flat today, which I can live with as long as they don't go down anymore. God, I still need to sell off a lot more of my position and get the hell out of there. I keep
Mm-hmm.
thinking if it'll go back up a little, then I'll sell and keep from losing too much. But because you don't lose money until you sell it, you always hear that, but then
Yeah.
yeah, why do I torture myself every day? I don't know. It's just
That's what I say too.
I look down at my phone. I'm like, that's a weird notification. I've never seen that before. Uh, excessive heat warning on one of my weather app. The heat index today is expected to be above 110.
okay. I bet ours is more than that. Of course,
Yeah.
the humidity's been real low because it's been so dry.
You see, we're already at 73% humidity and 85, so we're already at. So it feels like 93 already. It's 8:40 in the morning. Yesterday was even the air conditioner in the building outside couldn't keep up. I mean, it was you walk outside and it's like you walk into you just get punched in the face.
Man.
Humidity 65%, which is only up that much because it's still kind of morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're supposed to get to 104 today,
Mm.
104 tomorrow, 105 Friday, 105 Saturday, 105 Sunday, 107 on Monday, 106 on Tuesday.
Man.
Yeah,
Just bam, bam,
we're at
bam, bam,
99
bam.
for the next 3 days.
Yeah, it's still humid as hell here. It's pretty bad.
It's just on and on and on.
It's not bad out there right now, but
It's going to be like this until October. Jeez. I can't keep enough water in my yard. If you
Yeah,
water a little bit, it gets green right there, and the rest of the yard around it is still brown.
we usually have more rain by now.
Yeah, we do
And
too.
even in the summer, but really it's kind of dry.
We usually get rains all through the end of June, but man, we had a pretty dry June, and now July has started, so we're like, there's no hope this year. It's just gonna.
You see that?
Fire departments are gonna be going nuts on brush fires from now on.
82%.
That's pretty high humidity.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it
You've never
may.
watered your yard.
Oh, I don't.
Of course, there's always passing rain showers in Florida, isn't there?
You know what? I'm not gonna rain it. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna water it.
You're not gonna rain in your yard.
No. The more I water it, the more it grows. The more it grows, the more I have to pay to get it mowed. Or mow it my own dang self. They finally mowed yesterday. Valerie told me as soon as she seen that it was their truck that got hit with the tree, she's like, "I bet you they'll call you to come mow your yard today," and they showed up and they just mowed it. They didn't even call me or anything. I'm like, guess who's mowing my yard right now? That's crazy. Only been 3 dang weeks. Ooh.
Shoot, if it's steady rains around here, I have to mow at least once a week, or it gets so deep I
Yeah,
can't mow it.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm only mowing about once every 3 weeks now because it just hasn't needed it.
Yeah,
Not
a
even the
couple weeks
weeds will
ago,
grow.
we had friends over, and they're like, "Man, your grass is nice and beautiful and green. You go out there right now, it is brown. It really has."
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, all around town, even the people that water right around where their sprinklers are is green, and then all around where it doesn't quite reach very well is just brown like everything. The only places that have like green in their yards are like banks and hospitals that have sprinkler systems set
Mm-hmm.
for like they're gonna water whether it's needs it or not.
How many cells did you guys end up with yesterday?
Well, I only had 5, but some of them were big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sold a $300 cabinet and and those 2 silver goblets for 165 each.
Oh, right, right. Well, you sold the
So
cabinet yesterday, or day before yesterday, didn't you?
the cabinet sold yesterday.
Oh.
So it's with shipping it was an $800 day, but after I get everything shipped, I'll probably only clear about half. I'll probably clear
So
about
this is
400.
weird. So you know how you always land on the dashboard or whatever? The dashboard's not even showing up this morning. It's taking me to the old summary page.
Yeah, I
Oh,
I had to go to eBay selling instead of just my eBay.
I did it.
I don't know
I
why I
sold 80
started
bucks
doing
on
that.
eBay yesterday. I sold $80.
good job, Lag. Mr. Sage tried to burn his yard up with fireworks. Good idea. So how long is it gonna take them to do that roof, Todd? They're gonna get it done today or a couple days?
Oh, it doesn't take long. They'll do all the stripping today,
Oh,
and it'll probably take them 2 days to put the new roof and the vents. And I'm getting an attic fan.
mm-hmm.
Attic fan's going to run on solar. Like,
Oh, nice.
and
I've seen those. That's pretty cool.
it should make a pretty good difference in my cooling bill.
Yeah.
I got a 2,000 square foot house right at it. And it was 14,000 something.
Holy crap.
And because it was hail damaged, it should only cost me just a little more than 2,000 out of pocket for deductible. And
Yeah, I think a lot of the roof depends on, all roofs are not equal. How many pitches and all that craziness a roof has.
So it was hail damaged?
yeah, we had some hail in the spring.
Hmm.
Be very curious to see what that solar fan does to your power bill.
Yeah,
Because you open an attic in there, and the attic feels like the devil.
I mean, my attic, I don't dare go up there in the summer because it's got to be 140 degrees up there. And
Man.
now it's not going to be any hotter than the outside temperature pretty much. So at nightime's going to be the big savings because the air conditioner will just have to turn on very little during the nighttime now.
Yeah, because you'll get all that heat out that normally just sits up there.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be good.
If you ask a roofer, every roof has hail damage. Yeah.
I know ours probably does because last year 5 or 6 or 7 houses in the neighborhood got new roofs from hail damage. I didn't call. I bet ours will qualify.
Yeah, and my roofer said, I hope we never lose this State Farm insurance adjuster. He said she takes care of people. She's not
She's not all about the company, she's about the people. Right?
I really didn't. I thought we would get like an adjustment and have to pay like half or something.
Mm-hmm.
But she pretty much totaled it out and said, "No, we go with the rebuild." Like, yes, because yeah, that could have easily cost 7,000 instead of two.
Man, look, most people are probably. We've had a house since 95. We bought our first house. We paid homeowners every month since then. We've never had a homeowners claim, not once.
Yeah, well, I figured it up. The last 10 years, I've paid like almost $30,000 in insurance. So,
Man, so they owe you.
well, kinda. I mean, I don't know. I guess. If I decided I'm never gonna have insurance again and just
Mm-hmm.
save the money every month that you make an insurance payment. Of course, you take a chance on a fire just burning everything to the ground,
Yeah.
but 30,000 is a chunk of change, even if it is over a 10-year time span.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is most people can't save it; they'll spend it on something else.
Yep. Oh, boom, back in the red. It's still not down very much, but I mean, you invest money to make more money,
Mm-hmm.
but now we're just losing. So I'm like,
Michelle said you just go to the casino.
yeah, I can
Spend,
lose money
spend it
there.
on Hold'em.
Take my money out of stocks and just go play in the casino.
We're putting this month's homeowners insurance on black.
You might
Either we don't
win.
have, either we don't have to pay next month, or we're in hock.
Lag. He's always trying to get us to buy.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't want to be wrapped up in any of that. Sounds stressful.
mm-hmm.
Be like adding problems to my resume. I don't need any more problems. It's not stressful, huh? Like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So what you guys got going on today? You're listing today?
Listing, and then more listing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gordon doesn't like to be alone when we got roofers and cable guys here, so I may hang around here, but I got to go to Waco and ship this cabinet.
Oh, right.
So those two little things will got a couple of orders to ship, and
Mm-hmm.
that's about it for me.
Yeah, I'll be outside listing until the building gets hot, and then I'll come inside and watch TV, or actually just watch YouTube.
Yeah.
Because this is the front of the house, so this room will get hot too. Maybe I'll take my laptop, and I just got a text from my accountant asking me if I was still alive, so I might do accounting this afternoon.
I can't get my accountant to finish my taxes. How long does the extension last? Do you know?
I don't have any idea. I got mine went through on time, so
She goes to the very last day of the extension almost every year now. I don't know why she does that. She's going to do the same amount of work no matter what.
yeah, that's the last time I say anything to him. So he doesn't have April, May, or June numbers.
Oh. Man, y'all are quiet today. Everybody asleep out there?
Yeah, keep going squirrel. I'm used to Mike putting up a lot of Instagram. Mike hadn't been Instagramming much lately.
Who?
Huh?
Me?
Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, I'm used to him putting up really cool stuff on Instagram, and he hadn't done much of it lately.
Oh. Well, he's. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the picking is different there. You know, what he can pick up and stuff is different than what he can get from Florida.
Thrift Daddy, really? It's not, the extension goes all the way to October 15th?
Oh.
It did last year, but that was because of COVID. Okay, now you're saying September 15th. Oh, S Corp, September. Yeah, mine's a 1040, so she's got all the way to October to put her in.
Mike says, I know I suck.
Guess I'm planning on going to Vegas in October. And I was thinking about spending 3 or 4 nights like in the van or whatever. But I have a CPAP, so I've been looking at the portable battery things that are running.
Oh
CPAP.
yeah, those would be super cool if you travel a lot. You know, I think you have to. Have you seen those ones that you just plug into your plug it?
Yeah.
Like, I think they have the full mask ones too that go into your mouth and your nose. But yeah, like the ones that you just plug into your nose, that looks really cool. But I'm a mouth breather. That wouldn't work for me.
Hey, buddy.
But it looks really cool.
I got the full nose mouth thing.
Yeah, me too.
You tell everybody you're gonna lay around, you're gonna bark at the neighbor dog, and you're gonna eat. That's all you're gonna do today.
Poop and eat and pee and drink.
So Saturday I went to yard sales and I got out of here. She didn't wake up before I left to see what I was doing. And Joni texted me about halfway through the yard sales. Your dog is sitting at the door staring, just whining.
Where's Scott? Where's Scott?
Yeah, this. So I found one that's like $228 on Amazon that'll run the CPAP for 24 hours if you don't charge it again. But it'll charge on the cigarette lighter. So when I'm driving,
Yeah.
so, if I stayed in, because I was looking at temperatures yesterday, and I think the first stop would be like close to Albuquerque, which temperatures in October are into the 40s at night, which is perfect for staying in the van.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I stay in the van 2 nights, you save enough money for the battery thing to be free, basically.
Yeah.
And that's one of the worst things, because I could put a twin on one side and put anything I buy on the other side or on the roof, because I'm gonna carry the topper. But the worst thing is about finding a hotel. It'd be so much easier to just pull over wherever you're at and make up half the van a camper or something, and then for $13 at a Love's you can grab a shower at a truck stop. That's not a big deal.
I wonder if the casinos are making less money in this economy.
I would think it'd be the other way around. People just taking, that blindness. It's my last $10. Maybe I can make it. I can answer all my prayers with one pull of the slot machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you can park it. You can park it in the truck stops. You can park it in the rest areas. Nobody bothers you. If they bother me, they're going to have another thing coming. I don't sleep nearly as deep as I used to, and I'm way more armed than I ever used to be. So good luck.
Yeah. It makes a difference, don't it? How long you've had your CPAP for?
Since 1999.
Dang.
So we went to visit my mother, and I fell asleep in the living room, and when I woke up, she's like, "You're not leaving here to go back to Alabama until you have an appointment with a sleep doctor," because she's a retired nurse, so she was still working then. She's like, "Because I watched you stop breathing over and over and over, and there's no doubt you've got sleep apnea. It's easy to see." And she said, "All the snoring that you've done all these years is because you have bad sleep." And so I did the sleep study, and the doctor comes and says, "I don't want you to be misled. You don't have a normal case. You don't even have a bad case. You have severe sleep apnea. You should never even take a nap without a machine."
Yeah, same here.
For insurance, you must have 40 episodes in an 8-hour period on a sleep study. I was clocking about 92 an hour.
Yeah.
Mine was like 50 something an hour. They said, "Oh yeah, you got severe sleep." There wasn't any doubt. I mean, she was like,
Yeah.
"No, you qualify for the machine with like 10 an hour." And she said you have 58 an hour.
I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't fall asleep. And they put that microphone over your head and they talk to you. And the lady goes, "Well, I hope you go to sleep." She's like, I'm like, "What is that?" She goes, "You fell asleep for the last 15, 20 minutes, but you woke yourself up snoring. You've already qualified for the night." you can relax and go to sleep because there's nothing else. They're going to give you a CPAP.
Yeah. Tim wants to know if you know a YouTuber named Bama Bass.
Bama Bass? I do not, but it's probably a Jackery. There's a bunch of people pushing Jackeries right now. There's an Echo Flow. There's 4 or 5 different brands.
Hmm.
I think the biggest thing for me is what size do I need? They make it like a 160, a 300, a 500, 1,000, all the way up to 2,000 amp hours. I don't need 2,000. 500 is probably the number. 300 will get me 24 hours. 500 is probably the number. But that way, because the one weakness of a Toyota is none of the outlets work when you turn the van off. And so if you wanted to charge your phone at night or whatever, you would also need more
Mhm.
power to charge a phone or do whatever because
Yeah.
you can't use the.
Hmm.
Which I don't know why the foreign cars, Honda does the same thing. Why do they not put one of the two outlets that's on with the battery? It makes.
You know, I asked my husband for my birthday. I told him I wanted a um one of those jump starters
Yeah, I got
and
one.
with the outlets and stuff, and that's what I have charged up all the time because like during the summer even sometimes we get thunderstorms that'll knock out the power or whatever.
Hmm.
And if it's during the day and I'm supposed to sleep for work, I'm screwed if it because I won't sleep without it. That's how used to my CPAP I am.
Oh,
And
I don't either. It,
so I just I would rather have, some form of power to be able to do that. So
yeah, I've had it so long. It's actually a trigger. Once when I put the mask on, I fall asleep pretty quick just
yeah,
because.
me too. Me too.
But there's nothing worse in this world than waking up with no power and that thing. You feel like you're suffocating. That's the worst.
My kid knows that if the power goes out, he's gonna come in there and wake me up just to make just to tell me, you take your mask off, you ain't getting nowhere. Yeah, that's horrible.
And then if I use it, so I figured I would buy it and then use it on the trip and then use it in a video, and that way I can write the solar generator off as part of the business.
Oh, good idea.
So
Good idea. Do a review on it.
not necessarily a review, just show it that I'm actually here's my setup tonight,
Oh,
and then it's
yeah. That's cool.
yeah, but like the technology in these cars is so good now that it could run an outlet like okay because it could kill the car battery. Then American cars will be dead everywhere because my truck has all the outlets run even with the key out, and it doesn't kill the batteries. It's echo flow stuff.
Like you could charge your phone with the key out.
Oh no, in the F-150, yeah, my
Oh,
yeah, because whenever I get out of the truck, I generally have to unplug the radar detector because the lights are still on, but it
hmm,
doesn't do enough to. You can leave it on 24/7. It doesn't hurt it. But some
wow.
things some things will draw down, but most 12-volt stuff does not.
Yeah. What? What are you talking about, Felix? Are you okay, Felix? Oh my gosh, you're really robbed?
He's probably talking about his wife took the jewelry he bought because
Oh my gosh.
she found the safe open. Oh no!
That's what you get, man. That's what you get. Oh, you probably owed her somehow.
So are we sure? Are we sure it's his wife?
Yeah, 24K bought a bunch of high dollar jewelry to resell, and now he's saying he's robbed.
She
Yeah, you
said it's
don't.
Back
back
pay.
pay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Joni keeps stuff I buy all the time, but I don't have that kind of money.
Back pay. That's funny.
I gotta pee, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see how expensive EcoFlow is. Oh yeah, that's way too much. We don't need that much machine. We don't need a solar generator. We need a portable power station. That's better. Because the cheapest one they had was like $1,700. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
$1,700. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, I've got zero backup power here. If my home is all electric.
Same here.
I mean, if I lose power, I lose power. The only thing I got's a propane grill with 4 5-gallon bottles and fireplace.
Yeah, I need to take mine. One of our bottles is out. I keep forgetting to take it and get it filled.
And
Yeah,
this house gets hot when the air conditioner's not on.
the cheapest EcoFlow is $749. So yeah, they like their stuff too much. Oh, here's one that's $299, $229. I wonder how many. That's not a bad price. That's actually a pretty good price.
Just for like a Honda gas powered
Now these are
generator.
just rechargeable lithium batteries. They're not. But if you get a generator, you definitely need to get something with a Honda engine on it, because the worst thing is trying to start one of these Briggs and Stratton engines. Oh my god!
Hi, Cajun. Cajun does a good reseller show every morning. He comes on at 7:30, and then we start our show at 8. So I try to go in and watch 15, 20 minutes of his show before ours starts. He always has good information. He stays very knowledgeable on all the little nuances of eBay and stuff. No, I don't need extended car warranty. Yeah,
So this one's not
Honda.
bad. This one's not bad. It's 288 amp hours or watt hours. It'll go from 0 to 80% if you plug it into a wall outlet for an hour. It's an hour and a half, and it's fully charged. That's not bad.
Yeah, when I was young, if it didn't have a Briggs and Stratton small engine, then it wouldn't be good.
And it's different than the rest of them. It's got an extra boost mode, which will allow you to use like a toaster or some of these other appliances. Excuse me, that the other ones can't handle because of the wattage.
Wow. Isn't the penalty for theft in Saudi Arabia like getting your hand chopped off? You don't want to get caught doing that. Dang, can you hear the roofers? Oh, they caught him outside.
Yeah, your hands chopped off at a town square and dipped in bowl. Ooh, yeah, they don't take kindly to. I bet not a lot of people steal stuff because, ooh, that's what's wrong with America. We've gone soft. You know, there was a sheriff's officer who was killed in the line of duty last week here in Alabama. The guy who killed him, they were chasing him for a stolen car. He was 26 years old. From the time he was 17 until then, he had been arrested 41 times. They let him out early. He was serving a sentence that he had another 81 months on, and they let him out early for COVID. And he kills a police officer because we're a bunch of pansies. You do the crime, you do the time. You can go home once you wake up. Damn.
Yeah, you read old books and stuff, and people would show up for public hangings back in the day, and you're like, I don't know if I'd want to go to a public hanging. String them up.
Yeah, which one do I have, Mr. Sadie? I've got the one that's the most. I've got the NOCO, the $100 one, the one that's got 1,000 amp on it. It'll start the truck like I think 8 or 9 times when it dies.
Has summer came in here yet? Oh, it's there.
I don't
There's
think
John
so.
Jones.
Oh wow! So Felix said he stole something from his mom's purse, and they took him to one of those when he was 5 or 6. He never stole anything else again. That's a formative point in your life. Whenever you see that at 5 or 6, that's. I mean that's good parenting though. You know, teaching you consequences of your actions very early in your life. That's very good parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, that's the problem with America. There's no consequences.
I think Valerie said she had 28 to ship out today.
Holy cow!
She's pretty good.
Yeah. Did she? She had to ship yesterday, so that wasn't the weekend sales.
No, that was from yesterday.
That was just yesterday's sales. Dang. She's been getting after it for about almost a year now.
She's doing really good.
See,
what changed in her? She got really
15 a day, brother. 15 a day.
She got really into it. Hadn't even been a year ago, but I mean, she was just a regular reseller up until like 9, 10, 11 months ago. And then
I will tell you one thing.
Something switched in her brain and she just went big time listing.
I will tell you one thing, and it's the same thing that happened to me. You know, why I noticed yesterday that my 30-day numbers are comparable to what used to be my 90-day numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, which makes me very proud of myself, because I can see a change, and I'll tell you what it is. It's text teachings. It's tech and sports.
It's basically just consistent listings, correct? You
It's
got
what? There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. He's a mastermind. He's a winner of the game. He makes about 4 million on eBay a year. He clears 4 million a year. He puts up
Dang.
he puts up I think 250 listings a day.
Jesus.
A day, even on the
Well,
weekend.
I'm sure he's got to have employees.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there's no way you
He,
physically can't. You
he
can't
has
buy and you
he
can't
has
buy
to,
and source it.
but he's consistent, and even if his employees fall out and can't show up for the day, he shows up, and they work it to where they can still hit their numbers, and they have draft banks to fall back on if they need to also. So it's super smart. And he has also several businesses that are stemmed from his eBay business. They have been started with the money from his eBay businesses.
They make a lot of money just in their teaching, and that 70,000-80,000 a month.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what makes no sense about why Chris put all that at risk to sell some tennis shoes.
Nobody listens. I don't listen to Chris.
You know what I mean? But
I
that
don't
makes
like
no
him. I don't really like him. I don't. I mean, just being honest, But Tech is the one that he's super smart. He knows what he's doing, and um, if you guys ever want to progress selling on eBay, I would suggest joining the Patreon. But you don't have to. I mean, I'm not saying you have to do this. If if uh if you want to progress, I think I see everybody that's in the group progresses. They don't fall back because they know what works. It's not a cult bomb crack. And it's like, I don't I'm not there for, like, they have like several different people that know about different areas of, eBay, books and jewelry and clothing and toys, like there's several different people. It is not lag. It is not. And they could charge a whole lot more and people would probably pay it. But it's, it's very minimal, and you could pay $5 a month and still get really good knowledge from the group.
It's like $30 a month or something like that.
$35.99.
Oh, yeah.
$34.99. What's wrong, Joe? 24. That's cool. But yeah, it's super cool, and it's a good group. But
So this is a good one. Brand new JBL headphones, gated on Amazon. They were $7. That's what I sold today. What I get on eBay. This is one thing today. I got $40 for them on eBay. So
good job.
it doesn't always have to be one platform or another. You really, the more options you have.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Sadie, and a lot of people have been doing this for a lot of years, and it's just the thing is, the thing to remember is that eBay is continuously changing the way that they do things, the way that their algorithm works, all of that. And so there's things that you should know about, what's happened within the last couple of years that is newer, so that, and I just feel like it's, for me, it's like an update, like, what's going on with eBay lately, what bureaus are coming out, because there's bureaus that aren't listed on that stupid list. And so, to know what is being bureaued lately, stuff like that, you get a lot of information. So
I'd be curious to just to go through it and see how much of it's what Dusty used to talk about over and over. I bet a lot of it's the similar stuff.
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'd be willing to bet money the stuff that Dusty used to preach.
I mean, it's kind of different. If it's kind of different than, the way that Dusty used to do things, but it's not, I mean, Dusty used to list consistently too, and so.
Oh, absolutely.
That was, that was a big part of his game, was to list every day, and I have trouble with that. I'm horrible at being consistent. And so I'm trying to stay on track. I try to do my 5 a day. And then, I think I'll probably, I'm not going to give you secrets, Lag. You want secrets, you go pay the money and join and do your thing. But, you guys are my friends, and I'll tell you why things are changing,
A lot of it is the accountability you get when you get the ad. That's at least what I've heard is.
It's not for me.
A lot of people, the accountability is really, well, they know what to do, but it's accountability of.
Yeah. Tim says he's consistently inconsistent. Yes, me too. I try to be consistent, and it's super hard for me. No Lag. I really, I have to beat on myself to make myself do stuff. And, I have to.
But somebody see what I did with the tape for this? I need to test this, but I don't know what I did the tape.
I got one. I don't know how good it's going to do yet over here.
Oh, I've got them outside. I said I'm going to go outside.
Oh.
There's one in here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it.
But yeah, for me, it's I like seeing people's numbers. It rises something up in me. But
that would not be an 8-track, Felix. That's one of those little micro cassette.
Did you already sell that?
Okay, so I didn't sell this one. I sold the other one on Amazon. So I went and bought this one on eBay. I'm gonna list it on Amazon in a few minutes.
Oh. Well, whatever works.
Yeah. This one, the last one I sold, I got $98 for it, and I picked this one up for $18.
Nice.
Okay, so now the internet guys are here.
Of course.
So I guess I'll shut the show down.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, the one thing, Felix, about this one is different than most of them is that name right there. It commands on the used market electronics in the States, that name.
Right.
Sony sells.
I think I have one of those, actually.
It almost doesn't matter what it is. If it's got Sony written on it, it sells.
Doesn't matter.
I think Sony should start building cars. Can y'all hear them banging on my roof?
Mine's not a Sony. Yeah. Mine's not a Sony. It's a GE.
Sony and the other one is Olympus are really good money. Sony and Olympus on the micro recorder.
Yeah. I was thinking it was a Sony, but it's not.
Yeah. Well.
Have a good day, everybody.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
shingles coming off. We got wires getting installed. Oh man. Okay.
And I got to go
See
to
you guys
work.
later.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Yeah.